Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are continuing our month of roll and write and print and play games, so you can get a sense of if you're not looking to spend big money on a big title game, you just want to get something nice, something fun, something that you'll enjoy. I'm trying these different games to let you see what's out there, what's potential for you to buy. Some might not be a hit, some might be a complete miss, and then some might be amazing and a lot of fun. So that's what this month's about, giving those indie devs some love. Hey Matthew, what's going on? Hey Steph, what's going on? Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Pull up a chair. Your chairs are available. Have a seat. Enjoy your usual chair. So we are getting into Voyages. Last year's month of print and play, I played through Voyages. Since then, they've released Aquamarine, and recently today they put out a new Kickstarter for, I keep wanting to call it Wayfarers, and it's not what it is. It's not what it is at all. But we'll take a look at that Kickstarter just to let you see what's out there and what to expect in terms of the theme of what you like. These games are usually quick to play, and I say quick to play means less than an hour. So that, you know, you could get them to the table, or if you're traveling, you could take them with you and try them out. See, you know, just something fun to do. Mostly solo, because, you know, I play solo here, so we'll see. Packed and ready for the voyage. We're pirates, Steve. You don't pack. We pack light, and then we rob people and fill up the, you know, the storage. And then we sell their stuff and drown them overboard, because that's what we do. So before I begin, I want to say thank you to my patrons and YouTube subscribers. And if you're neither, just coming in to hang out, that's perfectly fine. Welcome as well. Okay. Let's get some information, then we'll get down to the table. We don't pack. We steal. We rob. Ooh, what show? Oh, it was my chair that show. I was like, what was that thing? It was my chair. All right, so Voyages came out in 2021. 7.5 on Board Game Geek. Go sailing for adventure on a single sheet of paper. I mean, 1 to 100 players. How you like that? Community says 1 to 7, but best played solo. Mm-hmm. Packed with gunpowder and cutlasses. That yes, I agree with this. I agree with this assessment. 20 to 30 minutes playtime. 8 plus can play in the community, and the weight's about a 1.83. It is not much to learn. It is very quick. Done by Matthew and Rory, who's done a great job of creating this. Rory did the art, and published by them, which is Postmark Games. So you can go to their site. As soon as you purchase it, you download it, you print it out, and you play it. I've done a printout of these maps on large scale, so this is me blowing them up and printing them out so when you see the table. But they fit on a regular size A4 paper, and you're perfectly fine with it. Steve is the most polite and respectable pirate ever. I agree with this. I agree with that. Yeah, that is true. Alright, so let's get down to the table. Alright, so I'm super zoomed in, and you know I always like to show you how small the footprint is. And remember, this is I made this blown up bigger so you can really get a sense of it when we play. But even with it blown up this big, it's but yay small. So you get 3 dice, a pen if you don't laminate. If you laminate, a dry erase, and then you're good. It's like that show. What's that show called? Our Flag Means Death. Alright, so I'm going to teach you how to play a solo mode, but 10 billion other people on YouTube will tell you how to play multiplayer. Both play the same, but except for one. Excuse me, I don't know. Long day at work. Except for one difference, and that is in solo mode, you're on a timer. That's it. In multiplayer, you're not. First person to a specific score wins. What's going on here? What are y'all talking about? May I board your vessel and steal your extra supplies? Extra? You mean your supplies? Well, since you asked nightly. Mike, what's going on? Does it come with an enormous ship miniature? I need a giant ship mini. No enormous ship miniature involved. Just dice and where you start. So, this game is played over in solo mode. This game is that we look at the compass rose here, and basically this compass rose serves 2 purposes. 1, it's our timer, and 2, it's our direction for when we roll these dice. You grab 3 dice and your drawing utensil of choice. And basically what you do is you will roll these dice. So I've rolled a 6, a 4, and a 1. All right. So in this, you will perform 3 actions on your turn. You will move, you will do a duty, and then you can do an action. That is kind of what this set is for. So basically, you will pick one of these dice. You start here, so you see where the start is. Your job in solo, so you'll pick one of these dice, say whichever number that you pick of those dice, that use this to say which direction you're going to move in. And then the next die that you select, which is the other 2 or however you want to do it, will be the distance that you travel. He said duty. I'd say duty instead of a duty. So for instance, if I say this will be my direction, 1, I look on the compass rose, which means I'll be going north from my start point. And if I say 4, then 4 is how far I'll travel. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you land on a location, what you then do is you then do your duty, where you take this die and you mark off one of the corresponding numbers that corresponds to the face value, and then your action is collecting what you land on. Simple, right? I knew this was going to be this type of stream. I brought this on myself by playing this game. Matter of fact, I blame Jen. Jen Cam plays board games. She asked me to play this game. I brought this on myself for agreeing to it. So, anyway, we rolled our dice. This is where we start. Our job in the solo mode, and let's take a look. Each scenario has a different, blah, right? Has a different objective. The blah was the objective. Has a different objective. And let me pull this up so you can see what that is. That guy. Nope, not that guy. What is happening to my eyes right now? It's not in Chrome. That's so weird. Why is that showing like that? I'm so confused. Okay. Let's fix this, shall we? You. Close that. This is the fun of streaming, folks. Don't y'all want to do it? Don't y'all want to stream? Become streamers? So you have to deal with this nonsense? So, the fun of streaming. And then we do that. And then we do get out my handy dandy keyboard. And do that. And go. Basically, I have to pull up the rules in a different browser because Edge sucks. Just so you know, if you weren't aware, if you were unsure or on the fence, Edge sucks. All right, so there we go. Okay. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. This is where we were. All right. So, here is, just in case you were curious, anything by Microsoft sucks. Tech issues. Woo-hoo! I know, right? Okay, so basically, every map has rules that you have to do to it and objectives that you have to make things work. This is map number 1 that we're going through with the rules that they had in place for what they released when I purchased the game. I had some fun with Zoom the other day. It froze so much. Teams is worse. Have you ever used Teams, Michael? Oh, Teams is worse. It's like someone at Microsoft was said, let's make a product that is going to frustrate people because it'll never work like when it's supposed to. And it will always like shut your mic off. Just, I know what we'll call it. We'll call it Teams. Anyway, I'm not mad. So basically what we're going to do is pick our direction, pick our movement, right? And then we do an action. And the action is pick up or use. Don't talk to me about Teams. You know, I know. And then your action is going to be what you do when you land in a specific location. These will tell you what happens when it's on here. But we're looking at solo mode. So when playing solo, it says when playing solo mode, you have 16 rounds to earn 3 stars. That's what we have to do. And there's different ways to earn stars. So let's talk about what that looks like. that, right? That? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So stars can be earned a multitude of different ways, right? If we're doing duties, this is going to be that type of stream. Then if we fill out this entire horizontal row, we will get some cargo, which that is any cargo that we want, which I'll explain that in a second, and we'll gain a star. One way to get a star. The other way to get a star is to sail into uncharted territory, and the ending point has to be here. So any place on here that you want to pick up an item, you cannot sail over it. You have to stop at it, and you have to move your full distance on your die that you pick. So you can't say, okay, I'm gonna pick that 4, but only move 2. You have to move the entire 4, and wherever you stop, that's where you pick up that item that you land on. All right, make sense? So you could get it that way. Then we have this. These are called the Dread. So we would have to defeat the Dread. And how we beat the Dread is we need to have 2 heroic sailors to sacrifice, basically launch their bodies like catapults when we land at the Dread. And when we beat it, we'll get a star. And all we need is 3 stars to complete this before the final round, right? But in 16 turns. Seems simple. Yay, right. Now, remember when I told you that when you move, like if I choose to move 4, that I have to move 4 or the full distance of the number on the die? The only thing that stops that is if you crash into an island. That doesn't mean your ship takes damage. That just means that's where you stop. And islands that are built like this are completely connected. So, ta-da. These numbers that are here are actually port islands that you can get to, right? And these are harbor islands here. So when you get to these harbor islands, that's where you can sell your cargo, which is what you pick up as you're sailing the 7 seas. If you get fruit, spices, hide, and gems. So if I pick up 1, I can pick that 1 up, and when I sell it, I get some points for it, right? That's what the top numbers are. But if I get all 3 and I sell the 3rd, I sell all 3 at a port, I'll get a star. So there's multiple ways to earn star, and they took it easy on you on this first map so you can get used to it. But it sounds really confusing. It's not. Let me close this over. And let's go through let's go through a turn so you can see exactly what happens. All right. So we rolled 6, 4, and 1. Well, I mean, getting that hide might not be bad. So we got to determine which direction we're going to sail our ship. If we do 6, we'll be going this direction. If we do 1, we'll be going that direction. If we do 4, we'll be going south. I don't want to go, because if I do 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I need 5. Now, when you start the game off in this scenario, you start with 6 sailors. That's the squares. When you pick up these little chalices that you see here, that's when they become heroic. So if I have 2 heroic to catapult at the Dread, I will defeat the Dread and get a star. I can also pick up, if you notice here, these are sailors that are drowning in the ocean that I can pick them up and add them to my crew. If I add 6 more, I get a star. And you just draw a square. And then how do you use sailors other than catapulting at Dreads? What you can do is you can dump them back. You can basically, lower them below the keel to cross them out, and you get to add +1 or subtract 1 from a die roll. So, for instance, if this is a 6 and I want it to be a 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I can get this, then I can say, okay, I'm going to choose 4 for my direction, and then I'm going to drown a sailor to lower this number by 1 to make it a 5, and then I can move 5 and get there. Then I'll be able to do the duty, right? So it's kind of a lot of based on what you want to do with the dice, how the game plays for you. And you can get trapped. It's very possible, but you're stuck for that turn if you are. All right, so let's get started so you can see how this stuff plays. So we'll start off with round 1, strike. Okay, yeah, I have to make sure I can erase it. So round 1, we rolled a 6, a 4, and a 1. So I think I am going to go get that hide. So I'm going to pick 1 as my direction. So I'm going to be sailing up. And I'm going to put 4 as my movement. So you actually draw a line going 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I prefer... Oh, yeah, we're drowning planes. We're pirates! We're pirates! Of course we're drowning sailors. So then 6 will be my duty. So I look over here on this board and I say, okay, am I crossing off this 6, that 6, or that 6? I get to pick. Well, you know we're going for a star, right? We're trying our best to do that. So I'll say that we'll cross this one off. Then we do our action, which is we collect this. So I just draw a circle around that, saying that we've picked up some hide that was floating in the ocean. Hey, I love this game. I travel with some laminated sheets of this game all the time. I know, Brian. It's fun. It's fun. And that is the first round. That's it. That's what I was, I was doing all that explanation, but you saw that was it. That's pretty much it. So we go into round 2. Draw a dot here. Remember, we have 16 turns to make this work, and we're going to roll these beautiful bean footage. Yep. That is about right. That's about right. We're going to drown some sailors. I rolled a 1, and would you believe it? A 1. Yep. So we know our direction, but remember, I could drown some sailors to change that direction if I want. However, I do want that chalice to make... That's a Canje roll. It's not bad. It's not bad because I can do a 1-1 and then do a duty of 1 and be fine. So this isn't too awful. So our direction will be 1 and our movement will be 1. So we'll move up 1. And then our duty... People make me sick. Our duty will be... I can't even say it without laughing. Y'all are the worst influence ever. Okay, so then we'll do this to cross out that one, and then we'll do our action where I actually make this guy heroic. Woohoo! That's 1 heroic to take on against the Dread. But that's where we stop. Okay, so what we're probably going to drown some sailors because I need to roll either a 5 or... Ooh, I'm going to hit an island no matter what, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Let's see. What does island number 4 do? Let's see. Island number 4. Island visits. Players tally the gold from islands they have visited. The number on the island is the number of gold you receive for visiting. Okay, so we can get to that island and gain some gold. Cool. All right, round 3. What do y'all think I'm gonna roll this time? What do you think's gonna happen? Ooh, a 5 and a 3 and a 1. So I'm gonna keep rolling 1s this entire game. I see that now. I can get some gold. I can go 5, and I can use the 3 because the island's gonna stop me. And then I could duty 1. I think that'll work. So I'm going to go 5, which is my direction on the compass rose, right? 3 to move. So 1, slam into the island. And then my duty will be 1. So I'll cross off the other one here. And then I will get 4 gold. Avasi lover, whatever's. Island gold total. So we're at 4. So let me just circle that for the add up. All right. So when you land on an island, especially one that has like double, you can push off on any direction you want. Basically, you're on the island. You're not you're not at mercy of the winds, of the compass rose winds pushing you around. So you get to choose where you want to go. Okay, so let's do this. A 6, a 5, and a 4. Okay, not the 6. With the 5. Yeah, the 5 isn't going to lead me anywhere fun. I might drown a sailor to turn that 4 into a 3. And then I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. here. And I think that might actually work. Yep. So I'm going to drown a sailor because, you know, they almost sailed me off the planet. Am I on round 4? I'm on round 4. Yes, I'm on round 4. I should have marked that. Whoopsie. All right, so I'm going to drown the sailor. Glub, glub, glub. To turn this 4 into a 3. So I'm going to sail this way. And then I'm going to use that 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To sail off this part of the island. To crash into that island. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And I will do a duty of 5. So cross that off. Cool, cool, cool. Then I will claim 3 gold. All right. Round 6. All right. So we need to get... Somehow we need to get this or that. We need to come up this way to get that. And then get that. That'll get us 2. And then if we get a 4, 3, and a 2, we can get the other star, so we're good. Mike. Alright, so I've got a 1, and a 4. I hate you all. I don't want to go in either direction. Well... Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could sail into unknown territory. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to do... but the 1 doesn't help me here. The 4 does. I could drown another sailor to make that die, the duty die a 2. Let's try it out. So we're going to do a 1 for the direction. We'll be sailing up. We're going to do a 4 to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 into that lovely, lovely ocean region. And then I'm going to drown the sailor to turn this into a 2. And then I will do that. And then we claim our next heroic. So we've got enough to fight the dread now. I just got to get to him. We're going to see if I could crash into this island, and then I'm off to see the dread. Okay, cool. So next round, put a dot there on the compass rose. Here we go. 3 is good. 3 is good. And a 4 or 3 is good too. Okay, so we're going to do 3 for our navigation. We're going to crash into that island. So let's use the 4 to crash into the island and the 3 for the duty. So we're going to doop, get there. 3 for the duty to go here. And then we do our action of claiming 5 gold. Next round. All right, so we just need a 4 and we'll get a star. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get a 6. Come on, big 6. That's not what I asked you for at all. At all. So we got a 3. 3 at least starts us in the direction that we want to go. That'll be my direction. Ooh, I think I got to drown a sailor to get... Nope, we could try it later. We'll do 3, 2, and then 2. So 3, and I'm going to come off this side of the island. And I'll move 1, 2, which will end me there. And then 2... I'm going to put the 2 over here because it'll give me a sailor if I can get a 5. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need a 3 and a 5 to be able to fight the dread. 3 and a 5, so I need a 3, 4, 5. I got the 4, I got the 2, and I got another 2. And you're hot garbage. Okay, so I got the 4 I need to get my first star. Where is the 2's gonna take me? Ugh. Well, actually, the 2 will get me a wild cargo. Sure. Let's do that. Let's change our plan a little. So we'll take the 2 as the direction, the 2 is the distance. So that's heading up this way. That's 1, 2, 4. We'll do this, where we'll get a wild here for hide and a star. So we claim our first star on our status track. So we get those. Then we pick this up, which is a wild any, which I will gather this. Now when I go to port, I'll get my second star, which is perfect. So it's working out. It's working out. It's zigzaggy, but it's working. Next round. All right, so if I can, so I'll either get that star or hit the pirate or hit an island. Let's see what we got. So you got a 6, a 4, and a 1. Okay, so 1's a no-no. 6 is backwards. 4 is down. So if I do 4 and a 1, I'll gain another heroic. Or I can make it 4 and a 2. That'll put me in the sights of the dread. Ooh, let me, yeah, I'm gonna drown somebody. We're gonna make this a 4 and a 2. It's not advantageous right now, but it'll work. So 4 will be the direction, 2 will be the movement. So 1, 2, but it puts me right back in the sights of the dread. And then 6 will be the duty that I do, which let's do it down here because that'll give us a sailor back if I get another 2. Is the game making sense to everybody now? Like, is it kind of sinking in what's happening, what's going on? What the what? Really? So first of all, you think a Canje roll is, oh, he's gonna roll no. He's gonna roll low. No, he's gonna roll the dice that he doesn't want to roll. Okay. So we're going backwards. That's what we're doing. We're going backwards, huh? You see where 6 is on this compass rolls? That way. All the way that way. So it'll slam me back into that island. If I do a 5, it'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which will push me back over here. But that would... Oh, I would get a sailor for killing a sailor. Alright, it was the navigator's fault. I've heard 666 isn't the best number. It was the navigator's fault, so we're going to drown them in the sea. And change this to a 5. And then we'll move 6 and cross off a 6. So 5 goes this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll have 6 as a duty. So I'll do this one. And then we pick up a new buddy. All right, you saw what we did with the last guy. So get it right. Get your head right. Here we go. We're running out of time and I only got 1 star. Okay, what do I need? I don't know. Let's find out what we get. It's got a 6, a 4, and a 2. So 6, no. 4, no. 2, no. Gosh. Well, a 2 will send me back the way I came. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll send me back the way I came. Which will leave a 4, which will give me some cargo. It'll put me right back in view of the dread, just to toy with my emotions. Let's do that. We're going to sail back the way we came because we got a new navigator. We dropped the old one. So we're back here. And then so that's a 2 and a 6. And then we'll use the 4 here, which will give us a new set of cargo, some fruit. All right. He's got us back on track. It's getting eerie. Come on. So we're going to drown you. That's what we're going to do. 5 will send me backwards by 1. I know! So 5 will send me backwards by 1 and I'll cross off a 1. We're not going for the dread. We're going to the harbor. So we're going to go this way and we end up right there. And then 1 to cross off. These navigators suck. All right, so we do that. We're running out of time. I need to hit a harbor. A 4, yes. A 1, yes. Yes. All right, so 4 is going down. A 1, we hit a harbor. And we're going to sell our stock of just... So when you hit a harbor, you could sell all of one, or one of each. We're going to sell all of hide. So we're going to cross off hide, giving us our second star. And then 5 for what we're going to do here. We're going to do this, which will give us a new sailor. Okay, we've got this round and 2 more rounds, so 3 rounds total to get 1 more star. All right. Don't make me drown, y'all people. So we got a 1, a 3, and a 5. If I do a 1, it'll be 1, 2, 3. Nope. I need it to be... Somebody's getting drowned. I need that 1 to be a 2. I need that 3 to be a 2. I need both of them to be a 2. Actually, I need both of them to be a 2. Ooh. So if I move 1, I'll be going up. I don't want to go up. Well, I could go up, then it would be... But I only need to go up 2. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can make that 5 a 4 and land there and get a sailor, then sail there and get my star. So let's do that instead. I'm going to go up 1. I'm going to drown you to make this a 4. And then I'm going to go... So this is done. I can't go back there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I get to mark off a 3, which will give me a sailor back. I'm almost there too. And then I will claim a sailor, so I got another one. I just need 2 more and I'll gain a sailor. I'll gain a star. Quit passing out so much, Rob. Not the pirate jokes, Michael. Not the pirate jokes. All right, so we've got 2 rounds left. Okay. Ooh. Two. Oh yeah, we got enough to get it. We've succeeded our goal. So 2. Glub glub drowned to change this to a 2. So it's 1, 2, and we claim our 3rd star. And we've got a 5 to mess with. We'll put it over here. So we've got our 3rd star. It seems to be a death sentence to join. Hey, if you navigate correctly, you live. If not, you pay the price. All right, last round. So final round. We got a 2, a 2, and a 5. The 5 will go backwards for 2. Nah. We could do... I could drown somebody else to make that 5 a 4. Actually, I'd like that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd like that 5 to be a 6. If I drown 2 people, I can make that 2 a 4. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Drowned. Only the heroics stay on this ship. And make that a 4, so we're going south by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only one heroic person is alive on the ship. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do our duty of 2. Gain another sailor. And then gain another sailor, gaining our star. So we got 4 stars. Take that. Take that, game. That's how you win. You drown people. All right, so let's take a look at the objective at the end of this this round here. So the objective when playing solo... Oh, where are you? I lost sight of my mouse. It's gone. There it is. There it is. Okay. So when playing solo, you have 16 rounds to earn 3 stars. If you fail to get at least 3 stars before the end of the final round, you have lost. If you have 3 stars or more, you have won. Complete the 16 rounds and tally up your gold as per standard scoring. Use the spaces around the windrows to track the rounds. Okay, so scoring. So first one, let me hide this because I can read it off. So this is how much gold we got on each island visited. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 gold. The next one is Oceans Explored. Players earn 1, 4, 9, whatever gold for each different unexplored ocean region they have traveled through. 1, 2, so that gives me 4 points. Sold cargo plus 1 gold per unsold. So sold cargo, I get... Yep. So I get 5 gold plus 1 for the unsold, so 6 total. 2 gold per unexhausted heroic sailor. I only got 1, so I got 2. 14 gold of dread defeated, a whole 0. And 3 gold per legendary star. So that's 12. For a nice total of 12, 12, 24, because I don't add as fast as the rest of you smart people. 28. 6, 34. 36. For multiplayer, does everyone just play simultaneously? Yes. One person rolls the die. Basically, for multiplayer, one person rolls the die, and everybody uses the numbers however they want. So they'll roll the die, and everybody will use the numbers however they want. I believe for solo, let's see. I just want to make sure. For solo, basically the first person to collect 5 stars ends the game. And then you score it. That's for multiplayer. I said solo, and I shouldn't have. And this has an order of circles. So, for multiplayer, the first person to collect 5 stars triggers the ends the game, and then you tally up score, and the highest score wins. For solo, it depends on the scenario that you're playing. So we're gonna play another one so you can see what another map looks like. But that's what the game is. It's a point chase game, but you're competing to see who will get all the stars. All right. So, because I put this on laminated, I'll clean this one later. It's easier to clean with a wet cloth so it doesn't look all streaky, which I'll do. But there's other stuff too, which comes with different. So let's do this one because this one has pirate ships on it. This one has pirate ships on it. And this is map number something. Marauder's Reef. So let's find Marauder's Reef. So the round track is only used in solo mode. Yes, the round track is only used in solo mode. Correct. So let me get this up for Marauder's Reef, which is map 2. Oh, look at that. All right, so what is our goal for map number 2? So map number 2, I think it's still 3 stars. I think it was just saying what all happens, but map number 2 has differences. So you'll notice, remember in map number 1, so let's flip this back over so you can see what differences this is. In map number 1, our duties was crossing off these things on the ship, getting cargo, and drowning people. Remember this at the bottom? That was what we had for map number 1. Map number 2 has a whole new set of stuff to do. So, we've got ships to sink. We've got different duties to do. Marauders to deal with. Those are the different types that we're dealing with. So there are these types, those types, those types, which I'll say what the name is just now when we pull up the map to read through it all. But we still have sailors to drown. So we still have that. That's still a thing I can do. But I have to get 3 stars, right? There are different ways to get 3 stars. So let's talk about the ways to get them. So it says, and I'm going to zoom in because I'm old and blind. So the rule sheet contains a digital blah, 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 blah. Reefs are features on the map that impede your ship's movement. They act in the same way as the edges of the map. If a player's ship would move into a space with a reef, it instead stops in space immediately before and ends its turn. So we cannot sail into a reef. What does a reef look like? A reef looks like this. These lines, these lines that are all here. So if I want to sail to get this island to get 12 gold and a star, I would have to sail through this uncharted waters and then up this way to get to that around these reefs. Reefs. What's the plural of reef? Reeves? Reeves? So to get to this area over here, this harbor, I would have there are reefs around it that I have to get through. There's stars. There's other stuff to do. Okay, so let's talk about the Marauders. So it says, Marauders. Fighting Marauders is a new action players can take each turn, in addition to the actions matching the space they are in. At the end of the game, players earn gold depending on how much Marauders they have defeated. Each round after the action step, players can choose to fight and defeat one Marauder. You must either be on their space, on the same space as a Marauder, or the Marauder must be in a straight line following 6 cardinal directions of the windrows from your current location without islands. So cannons or sword fight, basically. Reefs or Marauders in between. You can only fight a maximum of 1 Marauder each round, so you can't fight. So I can't be here and fight these 2. I can't fly here and then fight 4 and then 2. I can only fight 1 around. Okay. To defeat a Marauder, a player's strength must equal or overcome the Marauder's strength. Each active sailor contributes 1 to the player's strength. So remember before I was drowning them like hotcakes? I can't do that now. Because each active sailor who is on my ship contributes 1 to a player's strength, while each active heroic sailor contributes 2 to a player's strength. I looked it up because I did not know either. Google says reefs. Reefs. It's one of those words that when you say it a bunch of times, it just sounds weird. Reefs. Reefs. Anyway, the strength of a Marauder is equal to the number on its sail plus 1 for each space the Marauder is away from the player's location. So, if I land, let's do an example to talk about. If I land here and I shoot this ship, it is 4 plus, because it's 1 away, so it would be 5. So it would be a 6 on 5. If I'm still here and I shoot this ship, it's going to be a 2, 3, 4. So it'll be a 4 plus whatever is on, against whatever I have going, a 6 on 4. All right? you could still drown some sailors, just not too many of them. I know, Michael, I know. So that lets you know how you calculate strength of the ship. Okay? Yeah. I just gave you that example. When you defeat a marauder, cross off the ship icon on the map to show it cannot be defeated again, and then cross off the leftmost uncrossed space in the corresponding marauder track. Defeating marauders does not exhaust any sailors. When you defeat all marauders of a single type, 5 small, 4 medium, or 3 large, you gain a legendary star. Woohoo! For the marauders. So that is down here. So basically, these are small, medium, and large ships. So large ships, as you could tell, will be harder to destroy. Medium ships will have the 4s, and small ships will have the 2s. Can you shoot through? That gave me a Johnny Dangerously memory, man. Can you shoot through reefs? So let's see. It shoots through schools. Sorry. Let's see. I'm reading that to see if anybody ever watched Johnny Dangerously, you'll get that reference. Let's see. You must either be on a space from your current location without islands, reefs, or other marauders. So no, you cannot shoot through reefs. Ugh, it's gonna be weird. We're gonna be saying it all night. All right. So you can't shoot through them now. You could still, so forts. Forts represent a new action player can take when visiting a corresponding island. Circle one space at the end of a marauder's track of your choice. That track will score double at the end of the game. You also gain 1 sailor. So what is a fort? A fort is this guy. So if I go to a fort, I get to circle one of these here, and whatever I score will be doubled because I went to a fort. Notice there are 3 of them to match the 3 corresponding ones that are here. Plus, when we land at a fort, we get a sailor. Cool. Then let's talk about what the new duties are. Each round you mark off 1 box on the duties track that matches one of the die results. You must always cross off the space left to right in each row, whether either of the first or second half columns is completed. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. You immediately gain the matching reward. When you cross off the 3rd space in a row, you also circle the corresponding skill associated with that row. That skill is now considered active. So your ship now has abilities. So if we come down here and we look down to this, we then say, okay, we're doing cross-offs to match. So these are 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. If we do a 1, 2, 3, we will gain a sailor. If we do a 1, 2, 3 in this row, we'll gain a heroic. But for the prow, right? If we do a 3, and then we get another 3, we unlock a star ability, which is the prow. And it says you may move through and stop on reef spaces. You cannot defeat a marauder if blocked by a reef. So basically, this lets us move through the reef. And so as we're closing these up, we get to see what we do. So it says complete any 3 duty rows, we'll get a star. So your ship now gets abilities. Like I said, the game changes up as you play, right? Whenever you cross off the 4th and final space in a duty row, you have... Oh, sorry, you can't see that. Whenever you cross off the 4th and final space in a duty row, you have mastered that skill and will earn 3 extra gold at the end of the game. When you master your 3rd skill, you gain a star. Easy enough. And then that tells ways to gain legendary stars, and we'll deal with scoring at the end. All right, so we're ready to start this. We've gone through it. We know what to expect. This time, our ship is different, and we will go through the reefs. So let's go ahead and roll these. We start here. That's our starting point. 5, a 6, and a 5. All right, so what's the... Oh, sorry, mark turn number 1. Beep. Okay, so... A 5 would go down. A A 6 would go this way, but I would hit a reef if I did that. I'd hit so I would have to go down, but it would be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I'd be 1 away from getting a heroic. That might be a worthy cost to drown somebody to get that. And I think I will. I'm gonna drown this guy. Glug glug. I'm gonna change, so it will be a 5. I'll change this. Oh wait, do I have to? I don't have to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have to drown anybody. What am I doing? All right, so 5 going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll do a 5 as our duty. So cross this guy off. And then we will claim our heroic. Okay. Cool. That worked. Nobody's in line of sight to get cannoned in the face. So we will do round 2. I want to cannon somebody in the face. 5, 3, and 3. 5 hits a reef. 3 will hit that island. I can make that 5 a 6. Move 3. Ooh, but then I wouldn't have enough to fight that big old ship. Well, maybe, because then they say that that they count as 2, right? Didn't they say heroics count as 2 for fighting? Each active sailor contributes 1 to a player's strength, while each active heroic sailor contributes 2 strength. Okay, so it did say 2 strength. All right, so if I drown a sailor, I would still have 6. It would be a 6 on 6. Do I have to meet and beat, or can I just meet? Let's see. To defeat a marauder, a player's strength must equal or overcome. Oh, shabab. All right, so I could drown somebody to turn that 5 to a 6, move 3, kill that guy, because it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which will be enough. Yes. Kill. So turn that 5 to a 6. Cannon to the face. Is everything good at work? No, Mike. No, it's not. All right, so then I'll do a 3, and I'll move 1, 2, 3. Oh no! I can't beat him. No, because you can't do an action. I'll have to. Oh, wait. I think I can still do it. I think I can still do it. I'm 1 away from him. He's actually as a 7. Fighting Marauders is a new action. Can take each turn. In addition to an action match. Yeah, crud. I can't fight him. I can move into space and fight him. So I can't fight him right now. So let me claim my 3. And then let me circle this to gain another guy. So I'm at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm at 7 now, but I can't fight him because it's an action, and I use the action to pick that up. Ugh. Well, let's hope I roll a 2 and a 1. That would be great. Well, I got a 1. So, a 4 would hit that island. I want to kill that guy so bad. A 4, I'd hit the island and get 5 gold. I could use the 6 to sail there to stop, or the 6 to get the armory. The armory says that new sailors are automatically heroic when I pick them up. If I turn that 1 to a 2, No, it's still not enough. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, poo. Let's see. What would y'all do? Sail to the island to get the 5 gold? Potentially. Let's do that. So I'm going to use the 4 to sail. I'm going to use the 1 to get there. And then the 6 to cross this off. Then I will claim the 5 gold. Poo. Okay. Next round. I'm not doing well. I want to kill stuff. 6, a 2, and a 4. I just need to let that guy go. I'm not going to get to him. A 2 would send me that way, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, it's still not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. If I go 4, so 2 and a 4, 2, 3, 4, I can kill that guy. Let's do that. So we're going to do 2 is the direction, 4 is the speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4. My duty will be the 6. And then my action is going to be to shoot that ship. It is 2, 3, 4, 5 away. I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bye! So, boom, blew him up. He dead. All right, we killed 1 ship. I don't have a single star. So we need to get our life right here. Okay, we're on round 5 and I don't have a single star yet. Uh, 1, a 6, and a 2. Okay. 1 goes up, but it hits a reef. Gross. 2 continues in the direction I was going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which would hit this island. That actually ain't bad. But I want another 6, it will unlock this if I use 6 here. Actually, let's be smart about this. I could do... If I do 1 to go up, I can action kill this ship too. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 1 to go up, 2 because I'm gonna hit that reef, it'll stop me. So check, 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 boom. So it stops me there. Then the 6 to go here, which unlocks the armory. Any new sailor I get is automatically a heroic sailor. And then my action is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. You know I got way more than that anyway, so boom! Suck gas, evildoer. There we go. And we did that. Okay, we're getting there. Let's see what happens next. I am not getting a proper star. I'm not playing efficient. Alright, stop spinning. Stop spinning. Okay, 4, 4, 4, 6. 4 will go down. 6 will go... Ooh, 6 will let me hit that island. Ooh. If 6 lets me hit that island, how are you far? 4, 5, 6? 2, 4, 6, 7. I have enough to kill you. But I won't touch the island, which would give me a heroic sailor. If I want to go in there, I can. Or 4 goes down, which will hit the island for 3. And then the 6 will complete one of the rows to get a star. I think I'm gonna go in and hit that. I'm gonna shoot that guy. So we're gonna use 6 to move. 4, I'm gonna run right into that island. Boom. And then my duty will be 4. And then, oh, I could get a heroic sailor. I have to sail out of there next round, so let me kill that guy while I'm here. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to shoot that guy. He is 4, 5, 6 away. I'm 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I beat a mid-sizer. As my action. All right. Guide me true. 6, 6, 3. So the 3 will get me out of there. The 6 will get me where I want to go, and then that. So 3 is getting me out. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm moving from here back to here. And then I'll use 6 to cross this off. And no one's in my target zone. Do you not get the anchor symbol because you have the 3 at the bottom crossed off? I did not get the anchor symbol because that would have been an action. And instead of touching the island to do the action, I shot the ship as my one action. That's why. It would have been great. Would have been great. Okay. I mean, in the duty section, do you not get the anchor symbol because you have the 3? Oh, you're right. You're right. I have the 3 crossed off here. Yep, you're right. I did not see that. That would give me that. Yep, you are absolutely right. I did not see that. Good catch. Good catch, Matthew. And he is heroic. 4, 4, 1. I could sail on there and kill that guy. Because I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 now. I am all powerful. 4 goes straight down. And I can move 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I could kill that ship. And then gain the 1 cross off. So that's what I'll do. 4 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross off this guy. Fire the torpedoes! Launch the missiles! So 6, 7, 8. I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've beaten a big ship. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. All right. Cool. Cool. All right, let's see what we're doing next round. It's getting... All right, it's time to start scoring something. This is getting nasty. 5, a 3, and a 3. 5 is... Now I'll hit the reef. If I had the prow, I could move through the reef. So I'll have to use a 3 to work towards the prow. The other 3 would take me where? 1, 2... I could subtract one of these to make it a 2, then move 3 on that ship and take out that mid-sized ship. I could do that. But I need that 3. I need the 3 to get the prow. I don't think it could be helped. If I do in a 3 and a 5, I'll gain another heroic person because it'll 1, 2, 3, 4 and slam here, and then I can kill that guy. How about that? Let's do that. So I'm going to do 3 and a 5 to move chug, 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 boom. Can't move any further, so I stop there. I'll cross off my 3. And then you're decimated. So I need to kill 2 more of these to get a star. We're running out of time. We're running out of time, and I don't have a single star yet. 1, a 5, and a 2. One, 2. I could shoot you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I could kill you. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm fine. So I don't want to do a 5. I could do a 1, 2. Kill you, and then use the 5 to cross off. So 1 up, 2, 1, 2. Cross off the 5. Shoot you, so you're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 1 more of those to get our first star. Okay, and I crossed off the 5, right? Yep, so I should be good. Okay. Six, 2, 2. Ooh, I can kill that ship. But that's not much, is it? If I do a 2... I can't use the 6 anymore, so the 6 is going to have to be for something. I can blow up this ship with the 6, 2. So I'll move 6, 1, 2. Gain the duty of 2. Blast this guy for 5. I've got way more than 5. So he's dead. Alright. We gotta figure something. I need to kill 1 more small ship. Where's a small ship? The last one is here. I need to kill 2 more medium-sized ones and 2 more big ones. Okay. Let's see if we can make this work. We're running out of time. 6, 5, and 3. Let's see what I could do. If I get a 5, I'll gain plus to -1 to all the duties I do from now on. So that'll help. If I gain a 3, I get the prow, which means I can move through Reeves now, which is what I want. So we need to save that for the duty. So it's a 6 and a 5 we're doing. Which means I'll be moving backwards. Ooh, then that will let me get through here onto this ship, killing that, getting the star, getting to that island, getting the 2nd star. And by God, I don't know what to do for the 3rd. Ooh, this is going to be close. If I do a 5, 6, I'll stop here, killing this turn. My next round is to kill that thing. That's if I choose to use the 3 for that. If I use the 3 over here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Ooh, this is going to be tough, though. What is this guy going to be? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm 1 short. I'm 1 short. This is the guaranteed star, and that's the second star. I just need one more star, but I don't know how. I would have to sail my life away for the last few rounds. I think that's what we gotta do. Oh, man. We can get a star if we can complete any 3 rows, right? So let's do it. We're gonna do 5 and 6. Tick, 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 tick. Stop. Use the 3 to gain the prow. So now we can move through reefs. And let us hope, my hope is that I can roll a 5. If not, I'm going to sacrifice people to get it. And that should get us what we need. Okay, so here we go. All right, so we got a 5. We got a 2. Perfect. The 6 is not going to do us any good. But that's what we need to defeat the last ship to get our first star. I can sacrifice somebody to make that something better, which I think I will. So let's do that. So we're going to 5 and 2. We can sail through reefs. Then our duty, I'm actually going to... If I sacrifice a heroic, I could turn that die into any die I want. I can make it a 3, gaining the prow. Or, nope, I'm just going to lose 1 guy to make it a 5. To do this, to gain the quarters, so I can do my duty dice by up 1, -1. And then my action is to kill this guy, gaining our first star. So this would have been a 5, which got us to quarters. Okay. I think maybe we can pull this off. So here's how I'm thinking we could pull this off. You ready? I've got 3 heroics. Basically, all I need is 2 rounds left, which is what we're going into now. I could spend 1 heroic to make sure I get to that island. I could spend the other heroic to get this 3. And then I could spend the last turn heroic to get that 5. And we've got the stars we need. So here we go. Here we go. 2, 2, and 2. I don't care. It's perfectly fine. Because we do +1, -1 on duties, which is fine. That's going to get us the 3 we need. So, but first, I have to do this. I need to sacrifice you. And when you sacrifice a heroic, treat any die as a wild die. So this is going to be a 6. And then, unfortunately, I have to do 1 more. No, I don't. I can sacrifice a regular guy to make it a 3. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. Then that, because we have quarters, we can make it a +1 to make it a 3. And then we will do our action to gain our second star and 12 coins. We got it! Because I'm going to turn that into a 5 on our last action. And because completed 3 duty rows, we'll get a star, which is our 3rd star. So last round. Oh my gosh. Roll it. So we've got the 5 we need, so we don't need to do, we're good there. So we'll do a 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, you suck! I could have killed him too. I can't kill him. He has 6, and I've been sacrificing people. We can change that 1 to a 2 and sail off into the sunset, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend this to change this 1 to a 2. We're going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll use that 5 to gain this, which will gain us our 3rd star. And then we would get a heroic, but I don't have anybody to give it to, so that's that. And we pulled it out. We pulled it on the clutch. Look at my die rolls. It did not touch any side of this. But let's get, so we won the scenario, but let's get our scoring. So island goal total, 12, 17. That's it. Uncharted areas, 1, 2, so 4. Defeated Marauders. So basically, defeated Marauders is going to be 10, 13, 14, 15. 2 gold per unexhausted heroic sailor, so 2, 4. 3 gold per duty row completed, so 3, 6, 9. 3 gold per legendary, 3 gold per legendary star, so 3, 6, 9. I could do one more. We could do one more. But what do y'all think of the game so far? I mean, I don't know how many people are in, but what do y'all think of the game so far? So we've got 9, 9, 18, 17. So that is 35. So that's 18, 17. We got 15. So that is 450. 58 is our score. I wonder what score your sailors would give you. So that is a 58 on that score. So that is that one. But as you can see, it was a completely different play than the first one, which was just sailing around collecting stuff. We were fighting this time. We were unlocking new abilities, and we still had the goal of getting 3 stars, so there was still a goal, but our objective shifted, so it wasn't the same thing we were doing. Does that make sense? I like it. I like it a lot. It just sucks you cannot sail directly east or west. Well, correct, but it makes it more, to me, it makes it more fun that way. All right, so let's see. That's the back one. So there was that one. 58. That one was a 36. Ooh, that looks tough. That one looks hard. Let me see. There is, let's see what the next one is. Whichever the next one is in the map thingy will do. So you can check that out. Let's see. Get my keyboard. And we're gonna do Control O. And we're gonna open up Cold Dark Depths. Is this one. Cold Dark Depths. Yep, that's the hard looking one. So we're gonna do that. All right, so this is the one that is Cold Dark Depths. This is map number 3. There are 5 total. I've only, when the Kickstarter ended, I just printed off the 4 that came, but they've released, Postmark Games has released another. They also have a Christmas one, and they actually have a campaign that they just released recently that is a campaign of all the maps put together for you to do stuff. So let's take a look at this madness. Cold Dark Depths. Let's see what we got. In this map, your duties are separated into 4 rows. They could if the original D8, but that might be way harder. Probably. So in this map, your duties are separated into 4 rows. Each row represents a different part of your ship and a different obstacle. Each part has a health track. Let me zoom in. Sorry, each part has a health track and starts with 4 health, represented by the boxes outlined at the beginning of the game. 4. When you choose a die value for duties, you write that number above the leftmost health track box that is not already outlined. Okay. I'm getting it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm smelling what you're cooking. And then outline that health track box. The only restriction is that each number can only be used once in a given row. So what that means is if you look here, right, the number I choose for the duty that I'm going to pick in a box on the leftmost, whichever one I want, I get to put that number in and I shade in that health. I cannot do a 3, 3, 3. I can only do like a 3, then another number, then another number, then another number is what they're saying. All right. When you have a number in all 4 boxes in the first, second, or third columns, you immediately gain 1 sailor, 1 relic, or 1 sailor and 1 relic respectively. So I need the third to pick, and then I could choose what I want. So when you have a number in all 4 boxes, so what they're talking about is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I gain a sailor, 1, 2, 3, 4, I gain a relic, 1, 2, 3, 4, I gain a sailor and a relic. That's what they mean. Okay, when you have a number in all 6 boxes in a single row, you gain an immediate reward, which is either a legendary star or a reward specific to the row completed. Okay. The ship rewards for rows are this: the bow, the aft, the keel, and the mast. Okay, so cool. So the bow, write a number in the next available box of each. Okay, we'll read that when we get it. We'll read that when we get it. Damage. During the game, your ship can suffer damage from several different sources. Rolling a double or triple on an initial roll of the die will cause. Okay. Okay, I do that a lot. Move through packed ice. Moving over a creature symbol, or having a non-functional keel. Uh-oh. Damage from dice rolls. Each turn after the dice are rolled, and before... Let me scroll over here and blow it up a little bigger. Because we're all blind here. We can admit it. Okay. Each turn after the dice are rolled and before the movement phase, players must check to see if they have been damaged by the ocean's creatures. If exactly 2 dice show the same number, then one part of their ship suffers 1 damage. The initial roll determines damage. Subsequent use of sailors does not negate receiving damage. So I can't drown people. I can't throw people at the Kraken. Got it. Dotted lines in the creature symbols in that area. If all 3 dice show the same number, then all parts of your ship suffers 1 damage each. Ugh. So you do not suffer any damage if you are in the area with the starting island, which has no monsters, or if you are currently on an island, even if you roll a triple. Okay. Okay, so the part damage matches... I didn't see this one. The part damage matches the specific creature region where your ship is currently located, shown by the heavier dotted line. Oh, I see. So basically, Kraken, weird crap, something else, and packed ice. Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay. Packed ice. Certain sea spaces contain pack ice. You can move... Derek is upset he's not captain of the Amistad. Oh no! Oh, So, certain sea spaces contain pack ice. You can move through these spaces as normal. However, for each space with packed ice that your ship moves into, your bow suffers 1 damage. The top row. Okay. Damage penalties. When a part suffers damage, you cross off the leftmost uncrossed health track box in the corresponding row. If you ever have fewer than 4 outline health track boxes that are uncrossed, then that part is not fully functional, and you immediately suffer the penalty associated with that part. So, -2 movement. Cannot use sailors. Looks like health to any part, damage to any part when visiting an island. Cannot pick up sailors' relics from the ocean. Ooh. Okay, this is gonna be hard. All right. So those are the damage penalties, which I just read to you. When you outline a new health track box through the duties die, this might mean that a previously non-functional part is now repaired, and you can no longer suffer the matching penalty. Okay, so we can repair. Note on timing and penalties, a reminder, it's move, duty, and then action, which I've been doing. Let's see. Yeah. We know that. It's basically saying the same thing. Okay. Yeah, this is just telling us how it works. In case of a damaged mass, because picking up sailors or relics from the sea is an action, as the last part, if you use a die and duties to repair the mass, you will be able to pick up the sailors. Shipyards. Shipyards represent a new action players can take when visiting a corresponding island. Circle one space to the left. The end of a ship part track of your choice, as long as that part is not completely destroyed. That ship part is now upgraded and immune to damage. Also, if it is currently non-functional, it becomes functional and you no longer suffer the penalty. You also gain a sailor. So shipyards are here, here, and here. Okay. Cool. Ship part destruction. This is the part we're talking about the numbers. If you ever cross off a health track box so that all outline boxes in the row are now crossed off, that part. Okay, so I get it. I get it. Let's talk about the journal. I get ship damage now. As you sail around the frozen waters, you are hoping to gain sightings of 3 legendary creatures that live here. The spots where you can see them are marked with one of the 3 creature symbols. When you move through or land on one of these symbols, you immediately fill in the matching empty creature symbol in one of your journals. Additionally, if you move through the symbol, you also suffer 1 damage to the ship part that matches that creature. You do not suffer damage if you stop in the space with the symbol. So we don't want to move through, we want to stop in. Gotcha. Okay. Then cross out the creature symbol on the map. You don't get to fill in a journal space if you pass that symbol again. Okay? Nor do you suffer damage. When you fill in all symbols in a single journal, 3 or 4 symbols depending on the journal, you will gain a certain amount of gold at the end of the game. You also immediately gain a legendary star. You can gain a maximum of 2 stars this way. So basically this is the journal. And we can gain 2 stars by filling these in. So this is looking for 4 tentacles, 4 shark fins, 4 whale tails, and tentacle, shark fin, and whale tail if we want to go for that one. Okie dokie. Okay. Makes sense. And then that's it. We're ready to go. Alright, so ready to go. We're starting off here and ready to go. Well, where we've landed, does anyone know how to hide the no, that's I don't know how. It's the emote thingy. 1, 5, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doubles, right? So it's doubles, so I suffer damage. I forgot how. I forgot when it says, I think we pick one. Yeah, we suffer damage and we pick one. If we got triplets, everything gets hurt. So we'll put a damage. We'll put a damage on, because I'm going to be going through a lot of cracked ice. We'll put a damage on the aft. I'm actually going to drown a sailor. 1, 2, 3, 4 to make it 4. So we're going to kill one of these guys to turn one of these into a 4. And so that's sailing 5, moving 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we stop right there. Then I'll use a 1 to put a 1 here and box that bad boy in to get that health back. All right, then we do our action, which I'll do a journal entry to color in one of these guys, cross you off, and you won't hurt me anymore. That's it. So that was the first round. Second round. No more doubles. Stop, game. Stop. Let's do this one. I got a 6 and a 2. Six goes. That'll get me a heroic dude. And I think I will do that. So I'll do a 6, a 2. So we'll do 6, 2, 1, 2. And then we'll do a 2. Here, crossing that in. So that'll be the 2 for that one. Then we'll gain this heroic, making you heroic, then run around 3. Stop rolling doubles. Okay, good. All right, so 1 will hit that island. A 4 will go straight down. A 6 will continue on my path. If I do 6, 4, I can get another heroic. 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's a 1 already there, right? And we're trying to get that star. We could put that 1 someplace else, so I'll do a 6 and a 4. So 6 going that way, moving 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll put that 1 down here to increase that health. Here we go. And then we'll claim this and make somebody else heroic. All right. All right. Then we'll roll again. Two, 4, and 5. So we got a 5. Move 2 will get us to that shark. And then we could do the 4. Yep. So 5 and 2. We'll move 1, 2 here. For that, we'll put the 4 here. And then our action is going to be to record that shark. You only take damage if you pass through it. Now if you go to it. There we go. Okay. We're moving in a... we're doing okay. Let's see what happens next. A 2, a 1, and a 3. We could go to that harbor. It'll give us a sailor. We can go backwards, but why? I think it's either going... I think we got to use the 3 or the 2. I can go to the harbor. And if we go to the harbor... What does it say happens when we go to the harbor? Shipyards. Shipyards. I'll gain a sailor, so represents a new action can take when visiting a corresponding island. Circle 1 left space to the left of the ship part track of your choice and gain a sailor. Okay. All right. So that could get us in some pretty decent standing. So I'm going to do 3 for the direction, 1 for the move. So we'll hit this island. The leftmost something, huh? Let's do here. And we're going to put a 2 there. And then the action is... The action was to do that, and we gain a sailor. And that gets crossed off. Okay, next round. Daggummit. Let's put the damage here. And then we got a 6 and a 3. 3 bad. 6. Not great either. What happens if we turn that 3 to a 4 and then move 6? Better. Ooh, I'd crash right into that ice. if I do the 3 to a 2, that'll get me to Uncharted Waters, but that puts me in a really nasty spot. Could do... I would take 1, 2, 3 damage to move through the stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to take 3 damage to my movement speed. That would be bad. It might be what I need to get out of here, though. I'm on the island. It's not a double island, though. 6, 3, and 3. 6 moves backwards. Go up to the gold chalice. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4 to get it. I could burn a heroic guy, which would make the die wild. But to what purpose? Yeah, I don't think I need to do that yet. If I kill a guy, I can make it a 4 and I can get that chalice to heroic another guy. But then I'd be trapped against... Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing too, Matthew. I don't know... I'm trapping myself in a corner if I use the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how to get out of this one. 3 goes through 3 different ice packs, which means 3 damage to my bow, which can basically slow my movement down drastically. The gold chalice is 3 away with 6 in your direction. It's not 3 away. I'm on the island. It's 4 away. I'm on the island. I would have to kill somebody to get to the chalice. Yeah, I'm not on the cross out. I'm on the island right now. So it'd be 4 away. But it could get me that shark, which would be good, right? To get a star. Let's just do the 6, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do this to make this a 3. And there's nothing to do. So 2 more and I'll get this star, and then everybody will become heroic. Oh no, everybody becomes heroic, or I get a star, so I'm going to get a star. Okay. Alright. Not and, or. This is killing me. This is killing me. Alright, these doubles. Okay. That's still the same 6-3-3 nonsense. I can make that 6. I'll take a damage from the shark. Maybe I can make the 3, 4 and just hit the island? Maybe that might be the way to go. Yeah, that might be the way to go. I'm gonna cross you off to make this 3 a 4. And then I'll use the 6 to hit the island. Then use that 3 here. And gain that. Okay, that gives us a little bit more options. We could take a damage with the keel to be able to get the next tentacle. Wow, this has turned thinky fast. I think I put a dot there. Maybe. Oh no, not on my table. Well, now there's a permanent spot on my table. Sweet. Neoprene. It holds everything. Okay, a 1, 3, and a 5. 4 would have gotten me to that thing. 1 goes up. Don't want that. 3 goes to the side. Ooh. I could turn that 5 into a 4 and get the tentacle. So let's do that, making this a 4. So we're doing 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got another 1. I'll put that 1 here to gain that. And then we will gain the next tentacle in our block for our action. So we just need 2 more. And we'll get that. Okay. So next turn. We might be able to pull this off. Stop rolling doubles, you bleeper bleeper. We'll put it on this one. Okay. So we could make that 3 a 4 and sail 3. We could do that, which will give us a sailor. But we'll take a damage to the bow, which might be okay. So so we'll turn this 3 to a 4, which will send us down. We'll use the 3. So 1, 2, 3, damaging the bow. Then we'll use the 1 here, which will give us a sailor. And then we'll fill this guy in. All right. Okay, so if we can get 1 more of those and fill out 2 of those, we got our 3 stars. So here we go. 2, 3, and a 5. Okay, so ooh, a 6 and a 4 would get us our first star. I would take another damage to the bow. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A 6 and a 4 would get us right there. Oh boy. I would keep the 5. Use a heroic to make it a 6 and a regular to make it a 4. And then we can get our first star. I think it's time. So we'll use a heroic to make you a 6 and a regular dude to make you a 4. So we will move 1, 2, 3, 4, taking a damage to the bow. 5 goes here. And then we gain our first star. Okay. So we just need to gain, we'll gain a star here and fill this out here, and we're good. Oh my god, there's a star right there. Why did I not see that? Alright, let's roll and see. There's a star right next to me. Alright, so next round. Oh my god. I hate you, game. Make that 3 a 2. And move 3. Or I can make that 3 a 1. And move... Nope. This has got to be the worst die roll I've ever made in my life. I'm burning through sailors like nobody's business. I can make one of them a 6 to get the star. I can make one of them a 4 to put... No, I can't do a 4. It has to be... I would get -2 movement immediately once I hit that ice pack. I got to if we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna cross this off, make this a 6. And to save my frickin' life. I gotta cross this off to make this 2. Otherwise I'm hitting that ice pack and there's nothing I could do about it. So I'm gonna move 2 to move 3. Here. And then I'm going to use that 6 here to gain my second star. Yeah. All right, so... Wow, that took a turn. 6, 3, and 2. So I'll need the 6 here. So what's 3 and 2 gonna do for me? Keep me safe, at least. So we're going 3 and 1, 2 to go there. We'll use the 6 here. I'd love to use it up there, but we're trying to get this last star. And nothing to do there. Dot. I just need one more star. Dadgummit! We're gonna put this here. Shoot! Alright, so... 5 goes backwards by 1. That's the best I got to keep. No, but I need the 5 for here. So I've got to go up 1, which will get me a heroic that I can't use. Up 1. We'll use the 5 here. So I just need a 4, and I could get the last star. So a heroic, but I don't have any crew left. It's just me. I've drowned them all. I just need a 4. I just need a 4. Come on, big boy. Come on. Dang it. It's a 6, a 3, and a 2. All my mitigation is gone. I'm going to crash into that island. That's what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to crash into that island. So I'm going to do 3. And then a 6. Crash right into this island. And then the 2 I'll put up here, so I gain some more health here. And I'll gain the 5 gold. We got this turn and one more after it. I just need a 4. That's all I need. Biscuits. I can't even use the 1 here. If I go up 1, my bow will take damage. And I can't even use... I could use the 5 to go 1 and 1. But I can use the 5 to help reinforce the bow. So 1 and 1. Go up here. Take a damage here. But I'm going to put that 5 here to reinforce it. Okay, this is the final round. If I don't have a 4, I lost. Here we go. Yes! Yes! In the face! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, so how are we going to use the 6 on this 2? How are we going to use the 6 in this 2? So let's do the 2 and move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The ball will take another hit. But I'm going to use the 4 right here to gain our star. Woo! Jeez! What the hell, man? That was awesome. That was awesome. Alright, so we got our 3 stars, so we beat the scenario. So let's calculate it up. Island Gold, 8 and 5. So that is what? 13? 13, I think. Unexplored areas 1. So I gain 1. Completed journals, +1 gold per creature in incomplete journals. So 12, 13. 2 gold per unexhausted, 0. 3 gold, so 9. And we've got 26, 35, 36. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. That was insane. That was close. That was dice luck at its finest. Wow. Okay. So we've done 3 of the... Because there's this other one, but we're not going to play this one today. And this one has fire in it. Oh my god. Okay. So we've done 3 of these, but let's take a look at the Kickstarter that's up now by postmark so you can see, 1, if this is a game or any of their other games that they have is something that would be good for to add to your collection. I think this game's fun. But let's go to Kickstarter and go to their new game, Waypoints. That's what I want. I keep calling it Wayfarer. It's Waypoints. That's what it's called. 3 out of 3. I'm impressed. You're impressed. All right, so this is their new Kickstarter, which is called Waypoints. This is you are basically walking through trails, map trails, and identifying things as you go that are based on this. So once again, the 1 to 100 players, because multiple people can play, 20 to 30 minutes. So like you saw this one. This one, so it's not the same thing, but it is not the same thing, but with a land feel instead of a sea feel. There are some differences to the game. So you need 1d6, not 3, right, to determine what you're going to do. And then as you're marking your way through, crossing bridges, you're crossing things off. So as you can see, it becomes a little bit more, it's more to it than just what you saw here today on what's going on as you're walking your trail. So it looks like Shut Up and Sit Down did a play of it, so that should be on there for you to see. But basically how to play, roll the dice and advance the weather track that many spaces. The number on the weather track shows how many grid and contour lines you can travel across. So this one's 3. So it looks like it's moving through 3 contour lines, 1, 2, 3, to get to where it's going. Then score points for waypoints and find useful gear that lets you travel even further. And fill up with water to extend your hike and reach point multiplying campsites. At 4 days of hiking, after 4 days of hiking, the players with the most points in the game wins. So you see how that that's basically set up to go. Looks like Slicker Drips did a playthrough of it. And of course it's a solitaire, multiplayer solitaire game if you take that into account. Looks like they've talked about their playthrough, and what's cool is that they put it on this foldable, like it's when you print it out it's two-sided, so the game is on one side and then you fold and you see what level the game is on there. So I think that's pretty nifty that they did that, and yes, I said nifty, don't judge me. But what you'll get is when you back it, you'll get the PDF or PNG to print, especially if you're like, well, printing out in color is a lot, I just have a black and white printer. They have that. They have a Google Doc that you can use if you need to. So they're very aware. But the art's very beautiful. That's what the black and white one would look like if you saw it. So low res, so you don't have to spend a bunch. Yeah, other Postmark games, Voyages, which you saw me play here today. They've got Aquamarine, which I'm going to play next week. I'll play Aquamarine so you can see what that's like. And these are the two devs that have done the work. How much does it cost? It costs £4 or $6 US if you're gonna get it, and there's no shipping. They just email it to you. So there should be zero VAT on this for people who are interested. But there's no shipping. They'll email you the game and you print it out and play it. So what you're playing is what you're paying. You're not paying any more than £4 or $6. Right, 6 US. So, and it's just one price that beats all. What that gets you is you'll get the game with the amount of maps that comes with the game, plus what they do and what they always do for backers is that every single time they release a new map, they give it to you for free. So you always get the updated maps for the games that they print. So for instance, if they say they're going to give you 4 maps with this game. Let's just say arbitrary number. I read it somewhere, but I can't remember where I saw it. But let's say they give you 4 maps with this game. If they make a fifth map, they don't say you need to buy it. They will give backers it for free. They'll just be like, you back the game, here's a 5th map for free. And you get it. Every time that's how I got, that's why there are 5 maps in this game that I can get, is that you can do that. I'm scratching my neck like a crack addict after going all in on Elder Scrolls. Oh, this is more affordable. I think this is a more affordable approach to gaming, and if you're a solo gamer, I like this game. I think this game's a lot of fun. You saw me like struggling trying to figure this thing out, but we got there, we got our 3, and we were good. Hopefully this is something, and once again, this is on Kickstarter right now it looks like they've already fully funded. And they deliver. They've delivered 2 games so far. I've backed both of them on Kickstarter. But they fully funded. Within day 1, they fully funded because they're a trusted brand, right? So you can check that out. If you want to go to their website and you're curious as to kind of what their website is, you could go to Postmark Games. And when you go to their site, as you can see, they talk about the games as Voyages and Aquamarine. If you're like, well, I want Voyages, it's £4, which is what, $2 more, so six US, and you get it all. You get it all. You get all the maps and stuff for that. They talk about how to play. They got a great video that they did themselves on how to play the game. If you're like, well, you want to check out Aquamarine, $6. All their games are $6. So. Or £4. So you get to get this game, and I'll play this game next week so you can see if this is a game you want to add to your collection. Say it says includes all future content. So even when you buy it here, if they release something new, you get it for free, which is amazing, right? I don't know. I think they've done a really great job. I think they earned it. So anyway, that is going to be all. So let me do that. Close that. And go back here. So hopefully this is something that you would enjoy playing. I think it's a lot of fun. You could take it with you. Like I said, I printed it out on bigger paper so that when I stream, you could see it. But regular A4 paper, regular size, standard paper, this prints out just fine for you to print it out, take with you, print out a bunch of sheets, and just go take 3 dice and a pen, and you are good to go to play these games over and over. And like I said, there is a campaign mode to this game now, to where you'll play through all the maps going through a campaign, doing different objectives instead of just getting 3 stars. So you'll see. I'll be sure to sign up for Wayfarer's scratches. Yeah, so that's going to be all for tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed this playthrough. I hope this was informative, and that it's something that either you would like to add to your collection, or you just hung out and was like, nah, this isn't for me, but I like hanging out, so you stuck around and watched it, and thank you for that. What else am I thinking? Okay, so what's coming up? Thursday, I'm playing Hadrian's Wall again. I'm going into Fort 2 since we played a game, and when we played the second game, we beat Fort 1. So we're going to go into Fort 2, playing on Hadrian's Wall on Thursday. Saturday's One Stop Co-op Shop chat, and then Sunday I'll be playing Dinosaur Island Raw and Right. So we'll play that out and see how that goes. Hopefully you've enjoyed this playthrough, and if you do, you know where the like and the subscribe are and whatnot. If not, thanks for coming and hanging out. No harm, no foul. I will catch you all later. Just know I absolutely love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. See y'all later. Bye.